So a scientist invented a lamp that gives a certain number of hours and uses gallons of oil. So, and we're computing the number of hours of light based on the amount of oil that it ends up using. So the low hours per oil ratio would be that low hours over the highest amount of oil. Because all of these are rounded. It's 130 hours rounded to the nearest 10 hours, 10 gallons of oil rounded to the nearest gallon. The high hours per gallon of oil would be the highest hours over the lowest amount of oil. And so the actual numbers that could be represented by those rounded numbers, we have hours in oil, we have a low extreme and a high extreme. And so the hours were rounded to 130, which means it could be as low as 125, because we're rounding to the nearest 10, or as high as 134.9999999, which we'll just round up to 135, because that's what all the answer choices do. Oil, same thing. It's rounded to 10 hours, which rounded to the nearest gallon, 10 gallons, sorry. So it's either between 9.5 and 10.5. We now use these highs and lows for the hours in the oil to fill in these ratios that we have. The lowest hours were 125 and the high oil was 10.5. The highest hours were 135 and the lowest oil was 9.5. 125 over 10.5, only one answer choice has that, and 135 over 9.5, only one answer choice has that. Answer choice A is the one.